look to work their home court advantage. Well, the holidays always bring us some incredible NBA action. And that's certainly what we have in store for us today. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the court for Indiana, Harris in at point guard. Hill is out there with Carlos Boozer. Then there's Ellis, and it's George in at the 3. So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Outside DeRozan. From outside, off the mark. Last outing for Toronto, they won that game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
How about the athleticism on display defensively in that win?
Yeah, it was reflected in their shot block total, Greg. I mean, they were very disruptive, which I think is a combination of hustle and muscle.
Now here's DeRozan. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. And DeRozan, here we go. No good off the back of the rim. Pacers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Ellis can't get it to go.
Oh, boy, that would have been a nice alley-oop.
Boy, I really liked the thought on that play, but didn't quite get it executed. Almost made a spectacular play.
The shot by Joseph, no good.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
And here is Joseph, following the three-pointer by Freak. Carroll with a screen for Joseph. Teardrop shot. The shot misses. And Indiana will go the other way with it.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
Pick up by Hill. Here's Boozer. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now here's Joseph. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Clock at 6. To stop the run, it's Scola with the drive, and the layup is up and in.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Over in the corner, Ellis. Good, and Harris gets the assist.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around.
First look at this year's Toronto squad.
And you'd think this was a favorable matchup for them, but last year anyway, that was not the case at all.
No, it sure wasn't, Greg. I mean, they got swept by this team. So a little payback perhaps in their mind tonight, if not at least a better showing against them this time around.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nets really lit it up. He dropped in 24 points and did his work from a pair of lines, hitting from both beyond the arc and from the charity stripe. This was just the latest in what has been a string of strong performances from him. Will we witness one tonight, guys?
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
The putback, and it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Was there any doubt what he was going to do with that putback? Flush it down.
Oh, that's some energy we just witnessed right there.
And that's the kind of energy you have to display when you want to attack that offensive glass.
Now here's Joseph. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And Valanciunas kicks to Carroll. Shot clock at 5. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Joseph. And again, Toronto with the triple. Indiana's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Boozer passes to Harris. George dishes to Harris. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
Raptors trail by 3. Patterson a screen on Harris. Pass to Valanciunas.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
Checking out the group of Frank Vogel to start the second half. Harris, he's in at point guard. Carlos Boozer out there with Hill. Then it's Paul George, and it's Ellis in at the 2.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
Here's Joseph after the made shot from Monte Ellis. And Joseph kicks to Scola. Can't get it to go. Excellent defense there from Boozer. On the wing, Ellis. And here is Harris. He's got 7. Screened by Boozer. Shoots a 3. And the basket by Harris. Harris has got 5 points now in the quarter.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here's Scola. Screened by Valanciunas. DeRozan against Ellis. Fires from the wing. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Pacers leading by 15. Boozer kicks to Harris. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Now here's DeRozan. 7 points in the game. Stolen by Ellis. And now Ellis running the floor all by himself. And slam dunk by Harris.
This is a nice third-quarter surge here. They got it
downtown tonight, 50% exactly. DeRozan at the 2 with Ross playing the 3. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Scola. And it's Joseph in at the point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Toronto shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Screened by Valanciunas. Kicks to Ross. Valanciunas dishes to Joseph. Six on the shot clock. From downtown, and he gets it to go. Joseph's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Raptors. Pacers leading by 21. Harris kicks to Ellis. Jumper off the screen. Good on the jump shots.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Toronto's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Screen by Scola. Hill against Ross. And DeRozan. Here we go. Rejected by Harris. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Harris with the ball. Hill kicks to Harris. Toronto grabs the miss. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter. Joseph the pass to Ross. Screened by Valanciunas. DeRozan on the wing. He's covered by Boozer. Stolen by Boozer. Ellis goes in. Out to Harris. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Here's Hill. Basket is good. The assist from Hill. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Wright. Now here's Ellis. Hill dishes to Harris. It's back to Hill. Pass to Ellis. Harris outside. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
The wide open look here for DeRozan. That 3 off the mark.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Harris kicks to Ellis. back to Harris, and stolen by Patterson. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. DeRozan leading the charge. Comes up empty down low.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Harris passes to Boozer. The feed to Harris. To the inside.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He simply had a dominant third quarter, and it quickly became apparent he wanted to exert his control over the tempo of the game.
You know, Freak was a 4.0 honor student growing up. And tonight, that high IQ is one of the things we saw on display with that sensational performance. Combine his smarts with the fact that he lives and breathes basketball, there's no doubt that he's one of the most intelligent players we have in this league.
Well, his passing, his instincts on offense, those were the keys to the game. He was spreading the ball around, keeping everyone involved. Most importantly, he was creating high-quality shots and racking up the assists. Overall,